everybody, my name's Brenda and welcome to Tangle Break. Today is Tangle Tuesday and we're going to be working with this tile here that uses orbs, TIPPLE, Zingers, and auras. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be using the 8 basic steps of the Zentangle method, and step number 1 is gratitude and appreciation. I'm thankful for the time we're able to take a break from our day and draw and relax and have fun, and appreciative of the supplies that we're going to use today, which are a 3.5 inch tile, a Micron 01 pen, a pencil, and a Tortillon. Okay, so let's get started. You just need your pencil to get started, and step number 2 is corner dots. So I'm just going to put a dot in each corner here, and then I'm going to do step 3, the border. Roll it down, connecting the dots. Done. Okay, step number 4 is a string. Well, today we're not going to use a string. We're going to build off of the orbs here. Okay, so then we're going to go straight into our tangle. Okay, so step 5 is the tangle. For this one, as you can see, we're going to aura all the way to the edge. Okay, so our border is just a frame of reference just to help center us. So we're going to start with some orbs. So get your pen, and I'm going to do one right here in the center. Okay, I'm going to do a smaller one and let it touch, and even a smaller one here and let it touch. Okay, a smaller one off the side, a bigger one right here, and then sort of a medium right here touching. Okay, now I'm going to fill in these spaces with little orbs. Or a version of TIPPLE. Okay, I'm going to fill in all these little spaces here. Just different sizes to fill in the space. Okay, just coming off the side, and we'll go over here in this crevice. Go put a few in this crevice. Put a couple in this little area here. Just wherever you think you'd like to have some, and then that's it. Okay, so we're going to go on to our next one, which is Zingers, which are fun. I'm going to take it out of this crevice, and it's pretty easy to do. Just 2 lines coming out. Then I'm going to put a little cap on it. Okay, and then I'm going to put some bands. And they go a little bit smaller each time, all the way to like a little dot. Okay, and that's a zinger. Then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. I might just make my little stem go out a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to do some arches all the way to like a little point. Okay, now I might come out right here, turn, and come out like this, just to give it a little bit hollow ball. Put my little cap on it, and I'm going to stripe it. Okay. I think they're fun to make. And you can make the stripes a little bit thicker. If you wanted to join the stripes, you could do that. We don't need to join the stripes today because we're going to put a little aura around it, which finishes it off. I'm going to make some more of these. I'm gonna make this a little bit windy. Put a little cap on the end. Put some bands on it. All the way to a little point. Okay. I'm gonna take this one here. Make it wave out. Put a little band, the little top to it. Put my bands on it. And we out to a little point. I think those are fun to do. Now let's do some zingers on this side. I think it's fun to make it a little bit wavy. My stem. Put a little topper on my stem. I'm gonna put my bands on. Okay. I can make these a little bit thicker. Come down a little bit more. Okay. Then I'm gonna go this way. Or it. Okay. Put my little cap on it. Okay, so now I need to get some over in here. Let's do, put my little cap on, and you'll see what we're going to do with the caps in just a minute. Alright, so make sure you can see. Okay, I need some down here. This is a crazy one. Put a little top on it. He's a long one. Make him a little bit thicker. Okay. It's almost like a little spaghetti thing is how you want to do it. Then I already know I want to do this one coming out here like this. A really long one. So let's go put the caps back on these. And then do our little bands. Do our little bands. Okay. Done. Okay. Alright, so now let's go ahead and do some auras. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we'll fill in some of these at the, where you can fill it in now, right here, where it goes up in there. I'm just gonna give it some ink. So it's almost like a C that I'm making. So it looks like it's going up into my little zinger. Just giving it some shadow with the ink. So since we have the ink in our hand now, sometimes with the zingers, I will fill in all of the little cone ribs. I'll show you. And you can do which way you want to do it. But I love doing this to make it look like it's going up in there. Okay, if you wanted to finish it off now, you could just make the ribs sort of connect. I've seen it both ways. Okay, I'm liking the look of that. So let's just do that for some of these. I think it's fun when you're creating them just to do those little swipe lines. Okay? But then to give it the finished look, you just bring it, each line comes in a little bit because you want that cone look. Okay? So just bring it in. This line will come in more. This line comes in more. But I enjoy when I'm doing it, they go doop 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 with the little broad lines there. I'll just leave him because he looks cute like that. And then what we're going to do when we aura, if you didn't want to do the little things like this right now, it's okay because the aura will finish it off. Okay. That looks almost reminds me of something from Dr. Seuss. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the auras, and then at the end the shading will bring it all together. So I'm just going to start here, and I'm going to do about the same distance around. You see all of these zingers are going to give me the differences that I'm looking for. So then I just go the same distance all the way around with my aura. I turn my towel to make it easy. And this is all we're doing. Very relaxing. You just follow the lines. And then when we come back to finishing it, you just start another line the same distance away. Okay, the first aura is done, and as you can tell, we're going to just run them right off of the tile there. I don't know why this reminds me of like dating myself, some artwork you'd see like around the Scooby-Doo adventure area, like on that van they had. That's what it reminds me of. Okay, so we just start again. I'm just going to start here, the same distance. And we're going to go around, and when we can't anymore, see, I'm not going to be able to do the same distance around there, I stop and I'm going to come out, because then what I can do is make this like a little lattice work there. That's it. So then I'm going to come around here. Any time that I can't come back out the same distance, that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be close, but I can do it. Yep. Turn my tile. This is definitely one of those relaxing, you can get lost in your drawing moments. Okay, this one I won't be able to go down in there, so I'll just stop here. Okay, coming back around, done. Okay, I can fill in some of these right now if I wanted to, which I do. Go ahead and fill in some of these little hole thing areas, the same distance around. Okay, gives it that cutout look. Okay, there. We're getting there. All right, I can go around a couple more times. I'm gonna stop right there. I can do the cutout. I'm gonna go back. Let's go ahead and go in forward this time. And I'm gonna be able to hit this one there. Okay, so let's go again, and then whenever I get too close to the edge, I just go off the edge. I'll show you. Probably be the next time around. Okay, off the edge. And that's what we want to do. So right here, I'm off the edge. We'll be off the edge next time for sure. Here, off the edge. So then I can actually finish this because I'm off the edge on both sides. Off the edge, off the edge, off the edge. See how it just sort of goes into your little area here. Okay, this corner's done. That corner's done. So now let's just bring it around here. I can still make it. Still make it. Off the edge. Okay, so then this section can be done. You come in here. Almost off the edge there. You can see where looks like I'd come back in. There. This one. Coming off the edge. Going off the edge. And then like a little tiny triangle there. Okay, this one. Borrowing off the edge. Borrowing off the edge. Done. While we're right here, let's go ahead and finish them off. And then this one right here. You see he needed to finish. Okay. I'm gonna put a tiny one here. And then a tiny one here. Okay, so let's go finish this one. Not off the edge yet. It will be soon. Off the edge. Okay, so let's go back over. Make the ripple effect here. There. Okay. Now right here, the little flame area. Okay. Come here. Tiny one right there. We just have one corner left. Come around here, go up, and this is going to be a long one. Good. Okay. Come here. This is one of those tiles you can do it several times, and your effect will be different depending on how you do your zingers. So this is a fun one, and you could add color with colored pencils. I'll just show you a very simple shading technique for this. But then if you wanted to add color, colored pencils would be great. All right, it's time to shade. Okay, grab your pencil, and what we're going to do is we're going to shade the orbs first. So I'm just going to do a circle here. Like a backward C. Just on the right hand side and bringing it around just to make it that, I want to give it a sphere look. Okay. Alright. I'm going to give some of these little, around the outside of the balls here, orbs. So it looks like it's on top of the paper. It's underneath. So just shading all the way around the whole part of this. Okay. Alright, now where my zingers cross each other in the holly ball fashion, I'm gonna give it a little shadow here. So the one on top doesn't get the shadow, the one on the bottom gets the shadow pencil going across it. Okay. Now the next thing I'm going to do is where you have these little cutouts here that are just sort of like little islands of cutouts. We'll shade them. And then around your zingers, just a little bit of shadow so that they'll stand out. So that the white stripes will show up even more. Okay, now what you can do is alternate your stripes. So like around the zingers I did it, so then I'm going to skip one and this band all the way around. It's some shadow. And you know it's one band because you did it with the complete one. Now see right here, it's going to go to the lattice, so I'm not going to go that far. I want to leave the lattice so that it's noticeable. So then, and I'm going to straighten all this out with a Tortillon. Just trying to get some things. I'm not going to go any further than that because, well, I can, because that's on the next one over. Never mind. Okay. Staying on this second one. Just quickly going because the Tortillon will make it better. Okay. So I got my second one done. And like I said, if you did colored pencils, this would be really pretty. We're just going to shade it now for time. And the Zentangle method of using black and white and gray so that you can get caught into the relaxation and you're not thinking all about the color. You're just getting lost in the process. Okay, coming back around. I know where it went off the page, off the tile. Okay, now skip one, skip one, skip one into my little corners here. Oops. Okay. And it just makes all the orbs pop out. If you do decide to do this in color, take a picture of it and send it to Tangle Break. I'd love to see it. tanglebreak@gmail.com. All right, get your tortillon, and like on the orbs, we just sort of soften. We did like sort of squiggly circles, and it gives it the effect. Now on these, you can go back and take your time and get all this smoothed out so you don't see any of your lines. The tortillon just smooths everything out. Because you just want the shaded look. You don't want to see pencil marks. All right, last little bit of shading right here. And there you go. Very nice. You can turn it any direction. And it's fun, very fun. Okay, so the next part is step 7, initial and sign. I'm gonna just find one of these, let's see. I'm gonna find a band right here. B, S, okay, turn it over on the back, Brenda, Tangle Break, and this was, I did orbs, which was a form of tipple, and we did the Zingers, Zinger, and we did the aura. Okay, if you're keeping track. All right, so we are done for today. I think it turned out to be a lot of fun, relaxing. You can look at it in any direction and have fun with it. It does remind me of the 70s. So hope you had a great relaxing break for your day, and I will see you next time on Tangle Break. Bye for now. Bye.